Right now at 5, 2 clinics stepping up to return healthcare services to the Chippewa Valley.
And construction workers break ground on new affordable housing.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Oncology services are now available at Oakleaf Clinic's Eau Claire location. According to a release this morning, Oakleaf officials say they've hired the core cancer surveillance team from the Prevea Center in the former Sacred Heart Hospital. More than 300 patients have already been scheduled for regular surveillance care appointments. The head of the returning oncology services says it's important for providers and cancer patients to have close relationships.
It's very important to have the trust with your providers and just the kind of that intimate understanding of each other to help them with their treatments, to help with making the best decisions for their treatments.
The opening of the oncology clinic comes after the exodus of Hospital Sisters Health System from the Chippewa Valley region at the end of March.
Also helping to fill the healthcare gap left behind by HSHS, North Lakes Community Clinic is opening a second clinic in Eau Claire. According to a release, the new clinic will offer various mental health services, including behavioral health and recovery counseling. North Lake says the new Claremont location is open to all patients with a focus on the underinsured and those covered by Medicaid. The clinic adds that in June they plan to add primary medical and outpatient recovery services at the Claremont location.
Well, sunny and mild today, but we do have a little bit of rain headed our way that's going to make for a bit of a cool down, Greg.
Yeah, we got cooler conditions coming tomorrow and some rain. The good news is what it looked like more promising rain maybe a couple days ago looks less likely. So I think the bigger thing for Thursday will be the temperature drop from what we had the 70s today. So that as we look at this evening, we're not expecting any type of precipitation, but increasing clouds, high cloud cover as we go throughout the evening, but remaining dry with that east-northeast wind. Overall for Eau Claire, same story, but less in the cloud cover, getting back down to low 60s with that northeast wind continuing too. Big picture shows a lot of areas got in the upper 70s, even close to 80 down there, but notice the lack of cloud cover. The system that we're watching as well to the south and west. The one thing to note is it's fairly dry out there. Relative humidity's in the 20s to 30%, and that's what the rain's going to be battling as it tries to come up this way, is that drier air as you see out in Iowa. That's what we're watching, the precipitation getting closer, but it's going to take its time to get up here. In fact, a lot of areas will not see that as you go north of I-90. Eventually, by the time we get to the morning commute, some of this activity will approach the area, but as you note here, it's starting to fall apart as it gets further north. So a lot of areas will remain dry overnight through the morning commute, but we will see cooler conditions and maybe a little bit more precipitation for Thursday. Once again, the big thing will probably be the temperatures, but then we'll kind of time out what Friday looks like, and of course, more importantly, what Mother's Day weekend looks like as we approach that too.
Yeah, big day. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
President Joe Biden is visiting Wisconsin today to announce a new Microsoft facility. A tech company planning to invest $3.3 billion to open a new AI center in Racine. According to the company, construction will create more than 2,000 union jobs. The new plant is being built at Foxconn's abandoned electronics factory. 6 years ago, the Trump administration announced a $10 billion investment by the tech manufacturer with a promise to bring 13,000 jobs to the area. But that plan never materialized.
And while in the dairy state, President Biden is also speaking with black voters. They are a crucial voting bloc that could determine who wins the 2024 presidential race. In 2020, Biden carried the state by just 21,000 votes, thanks to turnout in Madison and the suburbs that helped offset the flat showings in Milwaukee's black precincts. This is Biden's fourth trip to Wisconsin this year. Meanwhile, the campaign is launching a new $14 million paid media investment in battleground states, including Wisconsin.
Retailers across the U.S. are beginning to feel the jitters as consumers aren't shopping like they used to. And now stores are dropping prices on thousands of products.
These markdowns come after inflation pushed prices higher for the last 2 years. And now stores are hoping to incentivize shoppers to pull out their wallets again.
Yvonne Rodriguez has the latest on this sudden turn.
In the last several weeks, a slew of retailers announced price cuts to try and bring shoppers back into stores.
Price cuts are a proven lever to drive sales and grab attention.
Michael's, the arts and crafts store with more than 1,300 stores in the U.S., announced last month it was dropping prices on 5,000 products. And during its most recent earnings call, clothing chain H&M says they believe they'll have lower prices at the end of this year than the beginning. Zach Stambor, senior analyst with eMarketer, says the majority of the items seeing the slash in prices are considered to be discretionary purchases, meaning things that are nice to have but not a necessity.
Retailers are having to convince consumers to open their wallets and spend.
For the last year, shoppers have pulled back as costs have risen 20 to 30% higher than they were 3 years ago. Not only that, but incomes are failing to keep up, resulting in all types of shoppers looking for deals.
Middle-income consumers have also become more mindful about where, when, and how they spend.
One of the hurdles for retailers is getting consumers out of that frugal mindset. Although spending was boosted by purchases of high-ticket items and services like cars and travel, spending on furniture, clothing, and electronics remains weak.
There's a real battle to capture consumers' attention because consumers are thinking twice about when they spend.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
According to a report from the Labor Department, Americans are making more money this year compared to the same time period in 2023. So hopefully consumers will reopen their wallets soon.
West Salem High School seniors are clearing one final hurdle toward graduation today. 135 seniors conducted presentations on various topics that are important to them in front of community judges. This is part of the high school's Panther Portfolio, formerly known as the Senior Exit Project. The Panther Portfolio is a graduation requirement designed to prepare them for life, college, and career. Going into today, the program's coordinator likes to tell the students, if you feel nervous, it's because you care, and that's good.
While you might not be standing up and giving a formal presentation again in your life, you will come across other opportunities in life that make you nervous. Our ultimate aim here, in addition to teaching communication skills today, is to give students the coping mechanisms and the opportunities to learn how to deal with those emotions.
182 community members volunteered to help judge the Panther Portfolio presentations today. Nelson says a good number of them are probably Panther alumni who did this very project when they were in school.
Dahl Automotive hosted LeaderCast today, the world's largest one-day leadership event at the Weber Center. Over 400 local leaders attended the conference, including city officials, school districts, and nonprofits. This year's theme is Greatest Leadership Habits of All Time. Some of the top leaders in the world spoke to attendees via simulcast, highlighting the importance of building healthy teams and fostering fulfilled employees. The event played as a reminder that leadership in the community begins with the individual.
When we've got individuals learning how to be better leaders, then we've got better teams, we've got better organizations, and ultimately we have a healthier and better community.
This was Dahl Automotive's 10th year of hosting LeaderCast.
This year's Riverfest Commodore and First Mate were announced this morning. Mike and Lori Lubinsky were selected to reign over the 41st annual Riverfest. Mike is the GM of Colgan Air Services, and Lori works in the orthodontics department of La Crosse Gunderson's dental specialties. The new Commodore says he's most looking forward to making some new connections.
You know, it's all the great friends and people and family. That's always the best part. Love being on the water, love being down in the park, lots of great events.
This year's Riverfest is from July 3rd to the 6th in La Crosse's Riverside Park. Features food trucks, family fun, and musical acts, including Drake Milligan and Blue Collar 40. The Lubinskys will officially assume their titles at the Commodore Dinner June 11th, and will then represent Riverfest at other community activities for the next year.
Something to look forward to. Just ahead, local construction workers break ground on a new housing development.
How the new apartments help tackle homelessness in La Crosse.
Where's the best place for local fresh quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.99 per pound or 85% lean for $4.79 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Here's the choice. Eric Hovde, fourth-generation Wisconsinite, self-made businessman, job creator, and Eric's foundation provides homes that save thousands of children in need. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, 38 years in politics, voted with Biden 95% of the time. Her votes caused prices to soar, and she refused to secure our border. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, she's not working for us anymore. Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. What says spring like free flowers? All month long, save up to 20% off store-wide. Plus, as a thank you, get $50 worth of free flowers from Sparta Floral when you spend $499 or more. Buy a sofa, get free flowers. Buy a fridge, get free flowers. Buy some flooring, get free flowers. While you're picking up your free flowers, buy some more flowers. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup is always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Spring is here! The grass is getting green and the flowers are blooming. And along with that comes the rain. Hi, Andrew Larson here from Larson Home Services. When's the last time someone inspected your roof, giving you the peace of mind that your roof was good to go for another year? At Larson Home Services, we'll give you a free 16-point inspection letting you know the true condition of your roof. Remember, when you think roofing, think Larson, Wisconsin's best roofing experience.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. Moving piles of earth, towing up to 4,000 pounds, cutting millions of blades of grass. We could keep trying to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Conquer every task on your list. Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a deer. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our spring freezer filler bundle. It's full of chicken, beef, pork, and shrimp. Call to order yours today. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
More affordable housing is coming to La Crosse. This afternoon, contractors broke ground on a new housing development expected to bring more than 50 rent-controlled units to the Washburn neighborhood just south of downtown.
Our own Michael Germain is live in that neighborhood with the details. Good evening, Michael.
Ken and Emily, directly behind me is the construction site of a new apartment space building called The Collective on 4th. Now, we'll offer 62 mixed income units ranging from studio to 3-bedroom, with as many as 13 apartments set aside for those experiencing or at risk of homelessness.
The city has been experiencing a shortage of not just housing, but in particular affordable housing for a long time.
It's a project more than 3 years in the making. A piece of land just south of downtown with a plan to combat affordability and homelessness.
We're very excited to be one part of the solution to that.
The city of La Crosse bought the land back in 2021 and asked the community what they wanted to see for it.
Affordable housing was a top priority. It's something new to add to the neighborhood, and also having some units that are set aside to individuals that may be at risk of homelessness.
The complex will feature studio, 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments with rent limits designed to keep them affordable.
Out of the 62 residences, 52 of those residences are affordable at a variety of income levels. So actually the rent is based on the median income levels of the community and are limited in how much they can go up each year.
Solheim says sticking to annually published rent limits will ensure the units remain affordable for the long term. Chris Woodard, La Crosse's District 9 council member, says to fix the housing shortage, the city needs to use land more wisely.
Getting denser in places that where it's appropriate, and looking at our housing and figuring out how we can get more people in the city and not lose the identity that has been the city of La Crosse.
Now, the project is set to be completed in spring, in 2025, and those units won't be available for people to move in until June of 2025. Reporting live in La Crosse, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
All right, Michael, thanks very much. Scientists in Iceland have come up with a creative way to combat climate pollution.
How this colossal vacuum is the best tool for the task.
And yes, some will see some rain tomorrow. A lot of others will just see cloud cover, but we will see cooler temperatures. I'll break down how cool and then what importantly looks like for Friday and the weekend. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed by certified technicians and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Join us for our spring open house Friday, May 10th at our showroom in Onalaska. Enjoy super spring savings with up to 25% off your entire purchase at Asher Laston Exteriors.
Last year, our daughter blessed our family with this cute little nugget. We're supposed to leave our next generation better off, but because Washington politicians have spent our money recklessly, he starts out owing hundreds of $1,000s of debt. It's wrong. The spending needs to stop. Unlike career politicians who drive us deeper into debt, I'll fight for him and for your children to have a better future. I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
It's the weekend clearance at Drury's in Fountain. Incredible savings on America's finest furniture. We're clearing our showrooms to make way for fresh new introductions with hundreds of items reduced to their lowest prices ever. You'll save hundreds of dollars on top brands like Smith Brothers, Daniels Amish, and Flex Steel. Bedrooms, casual dining, sofas, even premium leather, all priced to go. You'd better hurry because you won't see furniture of this quality at these prices again. The weekend clearance, this weekend only, at Drury's in Fountain.
Are your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The world's largest vacuum designed to suck planet heating pollution has just opened in Iceland.
Mammoth is a commercial direct air capture plant in Iceland, which runs off clean geothermal energy.
The Swiss company Climeworks says it's able to pull 36,000 tons of carbon from the atmosphere at full capacity. That's equivalent to taking around 7,800 gas-powered cars off the road for a year.
The technology is designed to suck in air and strip out the carbon using chemicals. That carbon can then be injected deep beneath the ground, reused, or transformed into solid products.
What a concept, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive right there. We might need a few of them, though, for this world. I don't think the one in Iceland would do the job quite.
No, only for 7,800 cars over a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stepping stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, beautiful day today in the region. Hoping this sticks around for a little while, but that may not be the case, Greg.
Yeah, tomorrow won't be as nice as today, but it won't really be a washout either. I think the temperature change will be the thing that most people will note. The good news, it only lasts a day, but tonight we do have some rain. A lot of areas south of I-90, especially go towards Prairie du Chien. Those areas will probably see some of that. A lot more of the areas will just remain dry. Cooler conditions for Thursday. There's still some showers. It won't be an all-day rain, not really widespread. And still, we got some more storms potentially for Friday, too. Once again, they're going to be more hit and miss. So a couple opportunities for precipitation, but overall, it's still dry. Really, we're watching this system come up from the north, from Iowa. That'll begin to expand northward. That's where the precipitation is with this system right now. It really hasn't quite fully developed, but that's what we're doing as the jet stream kind of carries that to the north. Overall, if you look at it right now, as we time that out, a lot of this precipitation is going to struggle to get up with this northeast dry flow. Relative humidities are quite low right now across the area. So maybe by 10 p.m., Prairie du Chien, Bosqueville, some of those areas will start seeing some of that precipitation reach the area. over the next several hours going to the morning commute. Right now, the trend has been keeping this south of I-90. We'll see if we get anything further north, but it's going to struggle to get out. So I think a lot of areas will just see cloudy conditions as you wake up. Less clouds to go further north, getting back in the 50s. And then tomorrow, we might see a little bit uptick in the showers towards late morning, early afternoon, as you see some spotty showers in nature, along with that northeast wind. Actually, more sun as you go further north. That'll be the story, too, for those areas up further north of Eau Claire. Through the afternoon, spotty showers, that north wind continuing, but as you notice too, the clouds begin to decrease towards the late afternoon and early into the evening hours. The showers may continue a little bit through the evening hours also, but I think a lot of areas going into Thursday evening will be dry. Temperatures then will be struggling to get up to the low 60s with all this cloud cover. Now, as we go into Thursday night into Friday, we should clear out, and then Friday we're watching a cold front that'll be diving south right there at 7 a.m. It'll come through Friday afternoon. It may produce a little bit of a line of showers or thunderstorms right through the area. Very narrow line. It'll come through probably late Friday afternoon, maybe through the evening hours, but then behind that quickly we clear out once again going into Saturday. So opportunities for some rain, but a lot of the rain amounts going into the next probably 24 hours all the way through Friday will remain light, and in a lot of areas we'll probably just not see anything. Good news for going on Mother's Day, we could get 75 to 80 degrees. Unfortunately, the bad news, we do have some storm chances in the afternoon to evening. Once again, it's going to be a hit and miss type, so some areas will remain dry. But for tonight, if you're south of I-90 towards southern areas, you might see that rain begin to approach. Further north, probably just see increasing clouds. Temperatures getting back to the 50s, upper 40s to the north. Tomorrow, spotty showers, a lot less activity as you go further north, more as you go further south of La Crosse. Otherwise, temperatures mainly in the 60s, so about a 10 to 15 degree drop from today. Then as we go into Friday, showers and thunderstorm chances in the afternoon. Saturday looks good. Most of Sunday looks good too, with temperatures getting close to 80 in some areas, and then dry as we go into Monday, and then gets a little bit more active as we go into next week. So not a bad weekend, but there is some shower chances coming late on Mother's Day, unfortunately.
Okay, we can manage.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Greg.
When we come back, a city in California is tackling homelessness in its community.
The officials plan there to get more unhoused residents off the streets permanently.
Tomorrow morning, we're joined by some of the members of the La Crosse Dubna Friendship Association to talk about their upcoming reunion and how they connect La Crosse with its Russian sister city.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
It just keeps getting worse. The crack keeps growing. The doors and windows stick.
This must be very frustrating. Almost no one connects that these are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh. This is done growing in this house.
Okay.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. When it's time to plant and grow your dream yard, we get you the right products at the right prices. Right now, Rewards members get a free $5 gift card with a $50 Miracle Grow purchase. 2 cubic foot bags of Miracle Grow potting mix, $11.99. Estate lawn or garden fertilizer, $29.99. And with Mother's Day coming up, 4 packs of flowering annuals and vegetables, $2.29. Plus, visit our outdoor garden centers, now open at select Blaine's Farm and Fleet stores.
Your adventure starts here at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. We've got something for everyone. Explore hundreds of miles of off-road fun. Cap off the night with the crew by spinning up even more excitement. Or slow it down and relax. Just the two of you. Your adventure awaits, outdoors, indoors. Call or visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls today. Experience the difference. Trail Riders Package available.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. expect more. So thank you for watching News 8 Now.
An affluent town in Southern California is getting a lot of attention for the way it's tackling the homeless crisis.
Yeah, officials in Ojai have created their own encampment steps from City Hall, featuring waterproof canvas tents for people who have been priced out of their homes.
About 30 people are now living in the 8-acre campsite, many who grew up in this small community. And even more canvas tents are being built.
We can't afford rent. We're doing what we can and still trying to stay happy about it.
We know everyone who lives here by name at this point. I think it's a beautiful example of community stepping in and working together to find the best solution for a situation that is really challenging.
Governor Gavin Newsom recently announced almost $200 million in grants to help address homeless encampments in California.
Ojai is banking on $12.7 million it received from the state for the construction of tiny homes that can be a pathway to permanent housing.
We've seen this tiny homes idea in a few other places, but it just goes to show whether we're talking our La Crosse community here or communities in California, the homelessness crisis is something that the entire nation has to address, and there's not necessarily a one-size-fits-all approach to this.
Exactly.
It's a complex issue that we'll continue to deal with for decades to come, it feels like.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast after the break.
Spring is here, and April showers bring nasty, dirty, clogged, leaking, mosquito-breeding gutters. Hi, Andrew Larson here with Larson Home Services and Gutter Shutter Gutters, Wisconsin's largest, most durable, clog-free gutter system. Get back to the things that you really enjoy. Hunting, fishing, golfing, boating, being with family and friends, or just playing with your dog. Go get it. Remember, when you think gutters, think Larson Home Services.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Get ready for high-octane action. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions is back with its spring auction May 31st and June 1st in Winona, Minnesota. Consigners, head to RemlingerAuctions.com to consign now and earn top dollar. Early consigners get the most exposure with our pre-qualified bidders ready to buy. Reserve your place today and be part of the excitement. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions, where every car has a story and every bid is an adventure.
I'm Betty Beck from the rural Norwalk area. I am a Toma Health volunteer and a former employee. I've done gardening for the hospital.
Toma Health is proud to serve our community with help from our dedicated volunteers.
It's not what you say, it's just how you listen. And that, I think, is true through this whole facility.
And I'm happy you gave us a chance to tell you how much we care about Toma Health and what it does for our community.
Toma Health, caring for our community.
River Valley has the capabilities of making your current home your dream home. We offer a full suite of bathroom products that are not only maintenance free, but last the test of time. We offer transparency throughout the entire process, from the initial consultation to my installation, and then service after the project's completed. There's no better time to get the bathroom remodeled in your home. Contact us today for your free estimate and design consultation.
All right, tonight it's really going to be dry for a lot of areas. The only rain will probably be south La Crosse towards the morning's commute. Otherwise, all areas will just see increasing clouds, the wind turning around from the north and temperatures getting down. And that's the story tomorrow. A few showers, won't be an all-day rain, but the temperature drop will probably be the biggest thing. We climb back up to about seasonal levels on Friday, more storms. The weekend overall, not too bad, but we do have that storm chance coming in probably late on Mother's Day. But we could see some 80s potentially on Sunday.
Ooh,
and again, only
80s.
30% right now on Sunday. That's not bad for right now.
Not bad.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
We'll see you at 6.